If every Sunday feels like you're rushing to reinvent the wheel just to get a good mix, you're not alone. We see this all the time with volunteer teams. The mix sounds decent one week and then completely different the next, especially when you only have time for a quick sound check. In this video, I'm going to show you a straightforward approach that you can use for every song to get a consistent, great sounding mix even when time is tight. Before we go any further, grab my free Sunday Morning Essentials cheat sheet linked in the description. This is going to be your anchor for consistently great mixes, especially when things feel rushed. I won't be diving deep into EQ, compression, or reverb in this video because I've already covered those in dedicated videos on this mixer. If you haven't seen those yet, I recommend checking those out afterward. I'll link them at the end of this video. On my way to rehearsal, I like to give the songs a fresh listen so I'm not mixing from memory, but from intention. So let's hear a quick section. Before soundcheck even starts, I recommend showing up 10 to 15 minutes early to do this next part. That small margin removes a ton of pressure once the band is on stage. Now, assuming this is song number 1, this is how I'd fill out my cheat sheet. If you don't know the answers to any of these, just ask your worship leader to put this information somewhere visible each week because this alone will eliminate a lot of guesswork. Before we actually start mixing, I'm going to make sure everyone's gain is set properly, averaging right where the green meets the yellow. And then I'll quickly go through each channel and confirm that the processing is on and it looks correct. And then next, I'll double check my reverb sends to make sure that everything is routed the way that I expect. All right, everything looks good and we're ready to mix. Instead of tweaking from last week's mix, I want a clean starting point. Variables change from week to week and it's really hard to mix confidently from an old perspective. So level out your faders and let's build the mix from the foundation up. Watch how quickly this comes together. That's already sounding solid. Everything's sitting where it should, but here's where most mixes fall apart even after soundcheck. If you only get to hear one song during soundcheck, you don't guess your way through the rest of the set. This cheat sheet becomes your anchor. You build one strong mix and then respond to everything else from there. And even if rehearsal is chaotic, this still gives you something stable to come back to even when things start drifting. Here's the part most people miss though. This isn't a set it and forget it mix. The difference between a fine mix and a musical one is staying engaged the whole way through the song, making small moves on purpose. Instruments are stepping forward in a certain spot and then they get out of the way. Now, one rule I keep in mind the whole time, enhance, don't distract. If a move makes people notice the mix instead of the song, probably doesn't belong. Now, what I didn't show here is how I built the EQ, compression, and reverb that makes this whole process fast and repeatable for volunteers. Click the playlist on your screen to see that full setup on this mixer. And if you want a step-by-step system for your entire team that they can follow to get consistent mixes every week, that training, it's linked in the description.